Hello everybody, Chris Wood here. September 24th, 2022. It might be kinda hard to see. I realize that because of the light shining on it. But actually, this is a picture of me, Chris Wood. I am the victim of identity theft. I'm the victim of skull splitting. I'm the victim of brain injuring. I am the victim of kidnapping. I am the victim of sex assault. I am the victim of medical blacklisting. I am the victim of medical treatment refusals. I am the end of my bloodline, and I am a revenge, retaliation, human traffic, intended framing, murder victim, said without paranoia through O.P.P. for speaking their crimes since 2019. LENNOX and ADDINGTON O.P.P. Spencer Mills 14716. Staff Sergeants Men, Ex-Chief Shannon Cork, Robert Lucas, Robert Kane, a mental health worker named Stacy, and a mental health worker cop named Shelley Huffner, who arranged for my kidnapping May 27, 2021, 24 hours after me asking for help against the police and doctors and their boss, William Wooldridge, with arresting and charging for the crimes that they're guilty of against me. And this is all revenge, retaliation for me speaking of their crimes, the human homeless trafficking out of the Morning Star mission, and the exploitation of them. There's been serious lies against me, stating I have a long criminal record. I have no record. Until recently, when I was charged by O.P.P. and LENNOX and ADDINGTON County General Hospital doctors to deflect their crimes and also to give me a record so they could get everything they needed for the rest of this, my prints, my signature, and everything else. They already had my blood and my piss from my kidnapping May 27, 2021 for the forgeries, the framings, the frauds, and other crimes against me. William Wooldridge is a wanted sex offender, harbored inmate. He is the boss and co-offender. He's a child stalker, sex slavery, trafficking. I have been going through this for 3 years now. And I was outside a little while ago talking to somebody, and this was approximately maybe 3:50 p.m. today. I was talking to somebody, and next thing you know, a black and white O.P.P. come around the corner. And when they seen me standing there, they slowed right down. It was a male cop and a blonde-haired woman. This was approximately 3:45, 3:50 p.m. this afternoon on Dundas Street here in Napanee. GPS should prove on their cars where they were. And they slowed right down, and they were staring at both I and the one I was talking to get a good look. They were pretty well given intimidation looks. So, I am Chris Wood, and I am the victim of brain injury. I am the victim of body mutilations, and how it is being done to me is through what is called remote neuromonitoring, which is police and military tech that's been in use since the 60s, and not a lot of people know of it or aware of it. And that benefits the O.P.P. just fine. That enables them to cast their lies, and that enables them to try to get away with their crimes. Son of a bitch. I just had a friggin' ant or something on me, on my computer. My skull has been deformed and shrunk It's been elongated. It's been flattened on top. It's been rounded out. It's been flattened in the back. It's been rounded out. It's been shortened. It's been widened. And I have proven every single bit of it. Right now, as I'm doing this, I have no feeling left in the right side of my head whatsoever. I'm even having problems with my legs, but this whole right side of my face is completely filled up with whatever air or something that is going to the back of my head. How I'm going through my identity theft is from being broadcasted through from the remote neuromonitoring that is being hidden. This is why LENNOX and Addington County General Hospital doctors are involved. Compliments of Stacy's girlfriend, Dr. Tatiana V., who falsified my medical files to get my medical blacklisting started to assure this crime against me. She is the girlfriend to Stacy. There's also a Dr. Joy Hadley, a Dr. McGregor, a Dr. Waldron, Dr. Barton, Dr. Pritchard. And then there's triage nurses Terry, a triage nurse Tanya, a woman blonde hair, and a triage nurse David. And now there's a paladin security guard that's with him, a 25-year-old guy approximately, and he is approximately 400 to 500 pounds. There is William Wooldridge, 149 Center Street North, who is in witness protection. He's a rat informant. He's also the boss and co-offender, sex offender, and my identity thief. There is Blair Hardy, who is allegedly in jail, but he is the boss, also in co-offender with him for O.P.P. So if he is there, he is on fake charges, and they do falsely charge victims just to deflect crimes. Then there is Tyler Lake, and then there is Jay Van Alstyne. There is a Ray that lives on East Street that has a white deaf pit bull. His roommate Sam now hangs out at Tim Hortons a lot. There's a Destiny Larrabee Gilchrist. There's a Mike. There's another fat guy that rides around on a BMX and or a mountain bike here in Napanee for the ones that live local. And he is also involved. He has meth scabs all over his face and hangs out with Tyler Lake. So I am the last of my bloodline, and I am going through this identity theft. I have William Wooldridge's prisoner tracking also on me, and this is how they know exactly where I am at all times, all 100% illegal. And they will not, and I will not be proven wrong. While they have to prove nothing. I've tried to get arrested. I've even been accused of being high on marijuana and hallucinating, being sodomized and ripped open to blood by the Justice of the Peace here, and that was done to obstruct. So her police and her boss, Wooldridge, and the doctors here and everybody else involved could get away with their crimes. I've even had doctors laugh in my face here that are involved over being sodomized, and then I've also had another one try to have me committed for it because of it happening, because of me being a man, a 50-year-old man, and it being done to me by the police. So I was automatically victimized more by them not believing me, and also by them trying to have me committed for reporting it. So I feel sorry for any females or even any kids that have ever went there and reported anything like that. I can just imagine how abused they got. They probably made the situation a lot worse. Maybe they were also involved themselves. So I just want to say, if nothing more from me, I am the victim of identity theft. I am Chris Wood. I live in Napanee, Ontario, Canada, and I'm the victim of identity theft, brain injury, sex assault, kidnapping, tortures, body mutilations, medical blacklisting, medical treatment refusals, lies, cover-ups, time buying. Also, William Wooldridge could get away with this 100% revenge retaliation against me. Conveniently, nobody in this town is arrestable except for O.P.P victims, and I have proven that 100%. The whole right side of my face is fucking gone. The right side of my brain is gone. I get drugged on a daily basis too from these junkies who are using the remote neuromonitoring on me and passing it around compliments of O.P.P while they're getting paid $300 a day and all their free drugs. So once again, I want to say once again, Napanee, be safe because I was out, and if anything happens to me, it will be intent by O.P.P because of what just happened earlier. Them slowing down and intentfully giving me the stare to let me know that they're watching because of what I'm speaking about of their crimes again. So I am getting seriously threatened in different ways. I should actually I should actually file a FOI report so I could find out who exactly was driving that car that went by and was doing that with the blonde-haired female at 3:45 or 3:50 p.m. today on Saturday, September 24th, 2022. To find out who that was. Freedom of information. I wish I would have had my camera or my phone with me to video record it. But this person is, I'm not going to say who, but is a government person, so the one I was talking to. And they can very well verify that this happened. So, no paranoia. Anyway, I just want to say after 3 years, you finally did this, O.P.P. Your boy's getting his murder, and I am the last of my bloodline. So remember, O.P.P. just don't stop with one murder. They don't stop with two. They murder an entire bloodline because they can. Spencer Mills, you are a serial killer. You are a mimicker. William Aldridge, a serial killing piece of shit garbage. So are you, Lake. So are you, Van Alstyne. And so are you, Hardy. So are the fucking doctors involved. You're also guilty of murdering my mother back in 2020, and you will not get away with it, you fucks. Just because I have his prisoner tracking on me, I am not taking a fall for Wooldridge or any of your other boys, you pieces of shit terrorists. Chris Wood, love all, hate none. Hit that like, share, subscribe button. It is very serious and important.